I'm Pat Gunn, and this is my Let's Play of Skyrim Dragonborn. So, if I'm interpreting... So what I'm doing, I'm in some Dwemer ruins in Solstheim, and if I'm interpreting this right, I would need to have more of those crystal things in order to actually program that door to open. And I'm not seeing... I think I've already explored this area reasonably well, and I didn't see any more of those crystal things. I guess I could take some of this ingot. Don't want to take too much of it because it's heavy and I don't have an immediate use for it, but eventually I will. And I guess I don't really need that. Is this a chest? No. So, my guess is that maybe I have to go elsewhere and return to this dungeon to properly open that door. Either that or I'm missing something in one of these corners, but I don't see anything. Nothing looks all that promising, so either I'm going to miss out on the cool stuff in this dungeon, or I'll have to come back here when I have some more resonance gems. Either way, yeah, they're playing with the... interesting. So normally running into that I'd expect it to swing, but I guess the physics engine isn't going to be quite that realistic here. So they're playing with the concept... oh, could this... no. They're playing with how dungeons work, which is pretty cool. It's a good way to keep the game fresh. Although I guess the Ethereum shards that I collected, they're another example of something that you need to collect from a bunch of dungeons. And it looks like my level is steadily creeping upwards. Hopefully I'll reach Conjuration level 100 soon, which will let me have 2 bodyguards rather than 1. I have a cat that really seems to insist on wanting to be in the Let's Play. So I wonder if I'm looking for more of these things up on the surface, or... Whoop. Was there something up there? No. Okay. Or if there's more Dwemer ruins that I'll be finding this stuff in. Okay, so up here there are hunters. Due north there's a temple, and a bit northeast there's a village. I'm curious about the village, but I'd also like to mark a few more of these places on my map before I start heading too far off. Interesting. So this feels a little bit like the north coast of Skyrim, where you're looking down south over, I mean, I guess where you'd like have the ocean down there, and you'd have like maybe the Mage's College over there. Oh, interesting, that's a path that leads up the mountain. And let's see, this is Abandoned Lodge. I wonder if it's actually abandoned. I'll poke my head inside. Oh, I guess I won't. Needs a key. And I wonder if there's any chance that the key would be hidden in a barrel. No. Or a sack? No. Or maybe this barrel? Okay, it just seems pretty common for people to hide stuff like that well, at least in real life, to hide an extra key somewhere nearby, but where somebody would really have to look to find it, just so that they can get in if they happen to lock the door, lock themselves out somehow. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. I guess I will steal some salt. I'm here for alchemy. But I will not be making my way into that shack, at least for now. Maybe I'll find a way in at some point. And it looks like there's a cave up here. As well mark that on my map. Cave is somewhere around here anyhow. Frostmoon Crag. Interesting. I thought... Okay, there's a person here. Are you hostile or friendly? Seems like you're not hostile. Oh, is this a werewolf thing? Yes, I am a werewolf. Oh, sweet. As it so happens, my character is a lady werewolf. Huh, okay. Oh, well, I guess maybe there are male werewolves. Okay. And I probably shouldn't steal from their chest. It would not be making a good impression. Cool. Works for me. What are your laws? Interesting. Well, kind of expensive, but oh, that is one cool looking weapon. I think it's probably two-handed, so I don't have a lot of use for it. But let's see if I can sell some of this stuff that I don't need, because he has a lot of gold now because I bought all that super expensive stuff. I'll find more set to this, I'm sure. Yeah, so it looks like I am just going to try and sell off a lot of this stuff, which will mean that I won't need to head back so soon. Wow. I've never really needed to do pickpocketing in the game. Maybe that'll change at some point, but it's just never been part of my playstyle. And all this stamina affecting stuff is not that appealing either. Okay, and can get rid of my scrolls. Yeah, not a lot of this is that useful. And did I have any dragon bones? No, I guess I didn't. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up a Dwemer cog. Those things are heavy. Well, I guess that'll just have to do. And was there an inside to this place? No, I guess not. Okay, well, I guess I'm done here for now. I'm not playing a very werewolf-centric style, but it's okay. I will save, though, because that took me a little bit of time to get all that set up. And let's move on. Okay, there's another place marker up here. Altar of Thrond. I'm not sure what a Thrond is, but it doesn't look very inviting with a dead body there. Okay. So I don't have any quest in here, but these look like Forsworn, more or less. The Forsworn but I guess it would be weird for the Forsworn to be here. I mean, apart from me, of course. At least I'm role-playing myself as a Forsworn. Dead Alchemist. This is not a very welcoming place. Oh, that's a hagraven. And I will pull up a bound bow and hopefully finish her off while I'm hoping I'm not ruining some later quests by doing this, because these seem to be named hagravens. And there are some parts in the game when you end up talking with hagravens rather than fighting them. But okay, moonstone ore, don't really need that. But yeah, hagravens are kind of buddies with Forsworn. I just had no idea that they were in Solstheim. Let's see what's in their chest. Apart from hagraven guts. Scroll of Hysteria, yeah. Is there any more to this cave? No, doesn't look like it. And you do have to be careful in any Forsworn areas because they tend to have lots of spikes everywhere that that if you step onto them, it's pretty much an instant death. And up we continue through the mountain. Not sure where this will take us, but we will definitely be getting more fast travel points. So I guess Solstheim is another giant mountain. Ooh. And what is this? It looks like a settlement of some kind. And a hostile settlement at that, and somebody is shooting at me. I would prefer to back down then. Riekling warrior. What are Rieklings? How? Are they throwing spears at me? I don't quite see what these are, but I don't like how they're treating me, at least. Whoa! Yeah, they're goblin-y looking things. Interesting, kind of like Falmer. You don't often see... Can I throw spears? Well, I'll find out later. I don't want to dispel my bow just yet. And I'm gonna just run through their camp. Can I enter this? Yeah, I guess I could. Oh. Tongs. I swear I've heard mention of tongs before. I don't quite remember where. But I guess I'm just gonna head off because I do not really want to stick around in a hostile zone. There's another quick travel point over here. A barrow. Well, I don't really have any reason to go inside, and barrows tend to be kind of involved, so I'll leave that be for now. I think I can even see another. Then that's a frost troll. I'll leave it alone, and hopefully it won't notice me. I guess it noticed me, but it's not gonna give chase. Let's see, what is this? This is another barrow. And I'm guessing that the Black Book is probably... It's probably another entrance to Apocrypha. For that, I want to head east and slightly north. So it's straight ahead from here, but there's that thing in the way. But I'll scoot around it. I guess there's a dragon's perch up ahead. Anyhow, yeah, it's good to just fill out your map as much as possible. Is that a dragon up ahead? I think it probably is. Yeah, frost dragon of some kind. I'm going to scoot down here to be on more solid ground to fight it. Ooh. And let's bring out a storm Atronach to help me. And a bound bow. Oh, and it looks like there are a bunch of critters who live on this. Yeah, who live around here. So I should probably... Oh, shoot. Draugr. That's no good. Probably because these are pretty nasty Draugr. And I don't really want to face this many at a time. Fortunately, the other ones ran off. Yeah. I might find myself switching to a Dremor Lord soon, because they actually have the toughness to... Ooh. Huh, interesting. Okay. Dremor Lord will take care of this guy for me, I think. And maybe I'll switch back to Storm Atronach to fight the dragon. Yeah, I just seem to have foes all over the place now. Did I kill this? No. How do I get up on that structure? Over here. Ooh. So that is one of the things I appreciate about the game. It aims where you're gonna be rather than where you are, which means that dodging is something that you actually have to pay attention to. You can't just keep moving. Of course, it does mean that it's better at handling moving targets than you are, but it's okay. I wonder if I can shout him all the way down the mountain. I guess not. Can shout him a bit of a ways down, though. Let's see. Go get him. Oop. And now I guess I have to take care of the dragon himself. It's an ancient dragon, so it's going to take a while to kill. And it's decided to come home. Fortunately, I have that strong elemental resistance, so it's not that they don't do a lot of damage to me with their breath weapons, but their melee weapons are still pretty potent. Okay, and do I have any more Draugr coming at me? Not immediately. Okay, this is not good, because a quick bite would be probably the end of my adventure. Yeah, and those guys... Okay, and now I need to heal up because they're actually... Oh, guys, stop that. Okay, and now there's the dragon, who I believe is now probably grounded. No, not quite. So the supple bows are actually decent weapons. Where are you? You are up there somewhere. Okay, now you're gonna land, and I will stay down. Oh dear, didn't mean quite that close. But now I'm pretty sure he won't be able to take off anymore because he's under half health, and dragons, they're tremendously fun to fight. Shoot, not happy. Because you do not want to be in close quarters with those guys. Gotcha. Okay, and I leveled up. Let's boost my health. I have plenty of magic up at this point. Oh, I hit level 100 Conjuration. I didn't notice. Well, that's great. So now I can have 2 buddies. And what should I spend the other skills on? None of these other things are all that important. I could spend skills on sneak. Or I could spend skills on weapons. I don't think... I mean, I know I'm going to need a skill point for when I finally get around to taking smithing up to 100, but... yeah, I guess... but the thing is... so I'm using a mod that lets me buy skill points using dragon souls. But buying the early dragon skills are a lot I'm sorry, buying the earlier skills works out to be a lot cheaper than the later ones. So I should probably save my actual leveling up skill points until I've bought more of the basic skills with the dragon souls. And yeah, there's I guess the problem with this is that I don't have the magicka to I don't have the magicka to Earth bend will. Don't know what that does. What is this? This is a not all that useful. And there's an entrance to somewhere where I want to be getting a black book, somewhere up here. Okay, and how do I get inside? Oh, looks like there is an entrance over here. Is there anybody attacking me? No, good. So I'm not sure if the flagons are supposed to be full of fluid of some kind or not. It could be kind of cool if the game had saucers full of milk and stuff and you could make tea, but not super likely. Might be a fun extension to write, though. Although I'm not sure if it would be thematically appropriate. The Dragonborn doesn't seem like a tea-drinking sort. Side passage and forward passage. Let's take a quick look in the side passage first. Well, that looks like the other side of a wall that's going to open. Oh, move, move, dude, move, move. Come on. Yes. Move it. Move. Good. And another one of these partly open chests. I think that's a deer hide. Not all that useful, but more of these goblin-y things. Well, it is nice to finally have two of these guys. Because you actually, I think, get somewhat more than twice the value of having two, because one of them can easily be overwhelmed by a number of enemies and spend most of its time blocking and not do a lot. While when you have two, the chances of them being completely ineffective by being outnumbered are pretty low. Yeah, so these goblin-y things are definitely new. And apparently they're still civilized enough to need to iron their clothes. They remind me a little bit of the Falmer in that they're humanoid, but still definitely designated foes rather than people that you can talk with. They have some pretty cool, whoa. Nice. Yeah, so it looks like they appreciate music. They've built some really pretty sophisticated looking tents. And they practice archery. I mean, I guess the Falmer are pretty sophisticated too. Bristleback. Oh, bristlebacks must be those boars. Huh. Not sure why I would want to carry a kettle around, but oh well, maybe with a T extension. I'm not sure why these guys would carry around gold if they're of a race that normally is attack on sight. I mean, I guess they could use it for their own trading, but there's no real benefit to using gold if you're not using it for the properties of gold, and the people that you're trading with might not necessarily appreciate gold. I mean, this is one of the really silly things that a lot of people with really stupid ideas about economics have. They don't appreciate that gold is not intrinsically all that interesting. And so it leads them to this fetishization of gold as something that all of society should build all its currency on, and all that other stuff. It's just stupid. The only real advantage, if you want to call it that, of gold is that it's something that can't easily have its value shifted directly by economic policy, which I suppose if you're an individual that's good, but it's a very selfish kind of good, because it's very useful for a state to be able to shift its economic policy as needed. Oh. I did not like that little earthquake, though. I think I might have accidentally picked up a wooden plate. Whoa. Okay, interesting. So these guys can hide under the ground. I don't know if they can tunnel, but they can show up where it's not expected. Not sure what that is going to do, but I guess what I could do, I could decide to level up a block, which might theoretically be useful. Ooh, okay, there's a claw thing here. And I seem to have gotten stuck behind it. No, okay. I'm kind of curious about how these spears work, but let's keep on moving. Whoa, okay. Wait. So I actually got a talk dialogue. When I first saw these guys. So maybe if I had been a little bit quicker, I could have chatted with it or something. There sure are a lot of them. Off my 2 Dremora go. I'll have to replace the one that died. But they are throwing spears at me like nobody's business. I probably should keep on moving. Wonder how good a alchemy ingredient the boar tusks are. And these guys do seem almost civilized, given how much effort they're putting into building a little civilization here. Not sure how they compare to the Falmer, but they're obviously not doing everything wrong. And this is looking like an ancient Nordic ruin. And apparently they're tough enough to not be doing too terrible a job at killing the Dremora. So those weapons are probably pretty potent. Either that, or I'm not appreciating how weak the armor on Dremora are. But normally Dremora seem to have a pretty good amount of staying power, so I'm guessing that these guys are just pretty well armed. Oh. I hope I haven't hit the end of the line. Oh, no, there's a door here. Okay, so I'm guessing, yeah, it looks like I'm getting kind of close to wherever that extra book is. There are markings on the wall. I'm hoping that that's not a magical trap of some kind, but probably not. Looks like it's just meant to be informational. Wondering if it's maybe even a puzzle of some kind. I hope not. Because it's probably a pretty complex puzzle if it has that many clues and components in it. Okay. Whoa. Okay. This just screams trap, but and I guess, yeah, these guys are marking their territory just like Falmer do. Okay, gigantic room and a hunter. Wonder if I can put one over there. Oh, no, he landed down there. Okay. How can I get a Dromora into striking distance of him? There we go. And I guess if I wanted to, I could mine a Stalrim that has somehow decided to cover this corpse. I'm not entirely certain why. Oh, there's one of these Rieklings on top of this thing. Yeah, these Rieklings really seem pretty civilized. I'm kind of disappointed that I have to see them as my foe. I mean, I guess it's a fantasy staple that you have some races that are just meant to be irredeemable. But and they're going to just step right outside. Okay, well, I guess I'll take matters into my own hands. I guess I can't do that until whatever foes are still alive are made dead. Oh, this is a puzzle of some kind. Birds. Okay, well, let's set up to match. Bird, unknown. Dolphin. And snake. Okay, so we'll try it like this. See if that opens the door. No. Let's try it with this, because there's only 3 positions, so I should be able to just try my way past this. Nope. Let's try it like this. And that does it. Cool. Is that a word wall up there? Yeah, it is. But I am nervous because this seems like a trap. Wind cyclone. Okay, I don't know what that does, but I don't really need that, and it's kind of heavy. Hoping that this is where I want to go. Yes, this looks like another entrance to Apocrypha. Such a cool animation. And where am I starting? Starting in a chamber packed with books. I don't feel comfortable here without having some bodyguards. A lot of activity there. No foes yet, though. But some soul gems. Okay, well, don't mind if I do. Although there are claw-like things there that I'm a little bit nervous might be part of a trap that will run down and smush me. Huh. Oh, I hope this ground is stable. Chapter 2. Okay, now... Interesting. So short-range teleportation within levels. I wonder if I can summon a Dremora Lord down in the water. No. Okay, well, good to know. I'm hoping that tentacles won't rise all the way up from down there to swat at me. But no, apparently they won't. That is good. Oh my goodness. I don't really want to be somewhere where I might accidentally fall. Ooh, that is not pretty. Yeah, whatever that is, I would prefer to fight it in a way where I get to keep my distance. Because what it's doing to my Dremora looks pretty nasty. Okay, but they took care of it. Good. Unfortunately, I think they knocked it off into the water. Which I would wish... I would rather they not do, but... there's two ways I could go here. Let's see. So these will refill my magicka. Okay, chapter 3. Oh, there's another type of foe that I haven't seen yet. Oh, but my Dremora took care of it before. Okay, so it's called a seeker. Okay. So that would take me back to where I was, and this... I would not be really all that happy with putting my hand inside a thing like that. Oh, and now I can conjure them. Wait, did I already have this book? Let's see. Yes, I did. Well, I guess an extra copy wouldn't hurt, but there's not a lot to do here. So I will head back and see what the other direction gets me. This time there's only one magicka manipulation thing, or magicka replenishment thing, but that's fine. So this is a weird kind of maze. It's a little bit disorienting to have these teleports in here. And I definitely want more Dremora with me. Well, no, they're still here. Even still. The last thing I would want is to suddenly find that... what is this? It's nothing. Okay. Is that they had run out and I didn't have the mana to bring them back. Okay. Seeker. Let's get my bound sword out. Gotcha. And seekers like books, which is fine. What is this? Okay, so up here there's another. Wait, you can lock one of these things? That is ridiculous. That's breaking my ability to suspend my disbelief. It just does not make sense that you could attach any type of lock to one of those things where, like, a lockpick would be at all useful. Oh, neat. Skill books. Oh, darn it. I hate seeking out. These ruined books. I guess I can get rid of the bowl. Goblet. Dwemer hero. Spigot, I don't even remember picking that up. Oh well. Anyhow, can put that junk down. Really neat looking books. I'll have to check these out later. So this is a central pedestal area. There are all these areas off to the side, some of which seem to be closed. I wonder if this is open. No. And no. This is an area where I'm glad that I have reasonable magicka resistance. Because I think I'm being hit by all sorts of things, but not doing too much to me because of my resistances. Okay, already... have I been back here? I guess so. Is this an ore? No. Guess it's more burned books or something. And none of that battling opened up these doors. I wonder how they're meant to be opened up. I guess I haven't been this way, but I'm not sure. No. I need to figure out a way to make the stairs come out. Well, this is an interesting challenge. What do I need to do? Did I miss something back here? Because in the past, maybe one of these two things to the side here are manipulable. No, maybe not. Because Apocrypha did seem to have some very strange switches that you would use to open areas. guess it's possible I have to use this thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is one of those weird open-y things. Wait, did that... No, it didn't bring any more foes. Okay, and this will probably open up another door. Maybe the door over there. Yes, good. I think one of my Dremor Lords wore out, so let's bring at least one more here. Okay, nothing all that interesting here. And none of these seem to have opened doors in the main room. Very cool looking, but nothing all that helpful. I am missing something. It would make the most sense for that stairway. Oh, the front door is open. Cool. For that stairway to be triggered by one of these things. And yes, this is going to swing out enough for me to hop up, I think. And I guess that's it. That's all there is to this realm of Apocrypha. Oh no, maybe not. This isn't taking me out of here. But that's all there's time for in this episode. So I'll see you in the next episode of my Let's Play of Dragonborn, or of Skyrim Dragonborn.